Hi, everybody. I'm back with another great book for you today. Don't panic. I have two here. I'm not leaving two suggestions for you to read in a month's time. It's the same book, but one of them is an extended process of sharing the story of this man I want to tell you about. This is my favorite missionary book. I don't know about you, but even when I was a kid going in grade school and we would go to the library, we'd take a break to go to the library, I was reading biographies and autobiographies because I just find it so fascinating what makes people tick. Why do they do the things that they do? This book will definitely make you wonder that. The name of the book, or the title of the book, is Bruchko, and it's spelled just like it sounds, Bruchko, and it's about a missionary named Bruce Olson, originally from Minnesota, travels to the jungles of South America, and he has a gift for linguistics, but he did not even speak Spanish when he went down there. He just felt called of God. He was a relatively young new believer, 19 years old. And one of the things that sort of started him on this journey into the unknown was that he had some communication issues in his family, and he just was looking for God to do something fresh and meaningful. And I just was reminded in the beginning of his story of Romans 8:28, how God takes the difficult things, even the things that the enemy's meant for good in our lives, and he turns them around and then uses us to make a difference in the world if we'll just let him do that. So Bruce goes to the jungles of South America, and he wants to find a tribe that's never been reached before. And this is such an adventure book. I mean, I would get this book, read it yourself first, and then if you've got kids that are teenagers, read it with them as a family, because it's such a journey into a call of God and what a difference it can make. He has since then made such strides with a group called the Motilone Indians, who people thought were actually, not only did nobody know them, but they would shoot anybody who came, not with guns, but with arrows. Anybody who came into their territory, they thought they actually ate people. The truth is they didn't, but they definitely had their own culture, their own way of existing. The great thing about what he did in this book that's so remarkable, apart from his bravery and courage in going into this jungle area by himself, I might add, is that he found a way over the years. He's been doing this for decades now. He's been recognized by the UN and other organizations around the world. He has brought things into their culture without changing who they are. I love that about his story, and I think you will too. But the adventure of it, going up and down rivers by himself. The Motilone Indians live in these huts that are tall, and they sleep in swings that are hung from the ceiling, and they sing their history to each other. They had no written language when he went there. First, he had to learn what they were saying. And the reason the book is called Bruchko is because they couldn't say Bruce Olson. So they call him Bruchko, and he is a legend now. I think you'll love this story of first of all, how this group of people lives, just the simplicity and the honesty with which they live, but then also the difference that the gospel made when Bruce was actually able to create a written language for them and then share the word of God with them. And then he goes on to do many other things. Why do I have two books here? Because this is the original book, and this is like the latest. It's like an update on what he's done there. This will tell you more. The update, Bruce Olson with James Lund, will tell you more of what the final result of his being there is. You get a lot of that in the original, and I love this one more. And I'll tell you why. Because it really delves into his early life. It delves into what God was doing in his life when he first came to the Lord, how difficulty sent him off with this dream in his heart, and how he managed it all. And there's a special surprise thing at the end that's, I just think it'll bless you. So, Bruchko, if you love missionary stories, if you love adventure, this is a great book for you to start in on this month. I know you're going to enjoy it.